A block about Universal Credit. And only because not now the reduced Universal Credit is going to come into place. Is it next month or so? Next month. So there'll be people now having just taken out a loan, the Universal Credit Advance. They could have taken it out last month. Let's just say a person took out on basic Universal Credit, needed a budget in advance for about 340 quid, whatever it is, or in advance, and they took out a 340 quid loan from the Universal Credit Advance loan last month, for example, right? And based on a 409 Universal Credit per month, right? Not including your accommodation, that's extra on top, right? But your advance is going to come off you 409. Right? So on that, you can be paying, on 340, you're going to be paying about 30 quid a month deduction. Right? And next month or the month after, they're going to reduce the Universal Credit back down to about 324, right, from 409. Then you've got to pay your 30 quid off of the 324. So straight away, although it may be a bit less, but you're going to be on about 303 or 4 quid, or whatever it's going to be. Then you may have attachment to earnings. So basically, if you've got a loan based on 409, and you've got if you've got an advance payment from a loan, Universal Credit Advance, and you've got a CSA attachment to earnings, and the advance was taken out on 409, which will mean if you're taking it over the full advance over about 12 months, you can pay about 30 quid a month, right? If you've got it on a shorter amount, it'd be even faster. You want to pay it off faster, and you've got a higher payment because you're reducing the months. So let's just say you want to pay it 340 quid off. You can save money, and you say, you know what, I'll pay it 340 quid off of 409. You can save 6 months, so you can pay about 60 quid a month off of that. Yeah. And now we're going down from 409 down to 324. You're going to have to either reduce or rearrange those payments you pay if you can afford to. If you can't afford to pay off that. But if you want the full advance from 409 and you're going to pay it over 12 months at 30 quid a month, then you're going to be on 324 instead of 409. Well, you've either got to have a longer payment period of more than a year, haven't you? Or it can't be reduced, which means it can't be reduced straight away. You're on 324 quid a month now. Let's say that in August, September, you'll be on £324 a month, and then straight away you've got your advance payment, haven't you? Which is secondary because your attachment to earnings, if you've got one, will come off first. That's about 35 quid or something like that. So straight away, if you've got an attachment to earnings, you're going to be below £300. Right? And your advance is going to come off of that as well. So basically, either if you've got just an advance on basic Universal Credit, you're going to be under turn. You will never see 324 right? If you've got to pay it over 12 months. Right? So you're going to be on about 297. Right? And then you've got about 35 quid attachment to earnings, right? Yeah? Which will be 297, which is 270, 265. So you're going to be, if you're on 324, when it reduces in about this month or next month, right? In August or September, it's July 2021 now. So when Universal Credit reduces down to 324, from 409, and you've got 70 quid of deductions on your universal credit of 409, which will bring you down to about 340 odd. Right? If you've got to pay them on 324, you're going to be on, I said you're on about 60, you're on about 260 quid for the month. Right? It's going to put people in really, really serious poverty, proper poverty in the UK. People will not be able to live on £260 over 4.3 weeks, 4 and a bit weeks. They will not be able to live on it. Which is why you're getting things now about, do they have to pay back the loan? Well, yeah. What happens to it? So then you've got problems with people are going to be in debt more than they've ever been in debt. And then you've got to write people when that happens. I don't see. But the problem is that people making these decisions are multi-millionaires. They wouldn't know the last time they had to live on 250 quid, 260 quid a month. But that, because they don't have to, they've got £80,000 salaries. And people at the councils, many of them have got six-figure, £100,000 plus per year salaries. They can decide how the benefits you've got to live on this 324. But it's never ever going to be a problem for them, is it? But if they had to live, so 324, 409, let's just say it's 320, it's 400 quid. That would be 60, 120, 240, 300, 60, 70, it's 80 quid, 5 8s are 40, right? So it's about just about, if they had to take 20% deduction off their six-figure salaries, they would be spitting feathers. Because it's not their concern. They don't care. You've got to take 80, but you've got to take a 20% deduction and survive on it. UK is going to get a proper poverty. And then you've got charity CEOs on about 100,000, 150,000 a year. But they complain they haven't got enough money in the charity.